Everybody signed it?
We sign?
All right, let's go. Let's go. Great. Johnny, we rolling, JP?
That's it.
We're rolling, guys. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right, let's go. You ready? All right, let's start. Let's start off. Shake your hands. Give it up for you guys. All right, so we have 2 weekends left for the year to end. All right?
Oh, yeah.
Not only for the year to end, but to finish our month. So this is like the fourth quarter. All right? And basically, fourth quarter, and we need you guys all in. Like, we need all your energy on this 2 weeks, pretty much. You know? Say it again? Fourth quarter, 2 minutes to go. Exactly. Prado said it right. So we need you guys on point with everything. And despite all the commotion going on, right? Right? BDC, and I'll address a couple of things. You know, BDC still got it done today. We're giving you guys over 100 appointments. So give it up to the BDC, please. Because let me tell you, it's not easy, okay? It's not easy to change. And we're going right now through a transition period, right, that we've been forced pretty much, you know, with the BDC. I didn't have plans to interview BDC people and whatnot. And, you know, we spoke to the managers about this, that basically, you know, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And they're doing it one way, and now you got a new coach, right? The new coach say, hey, I got a better strategy, because it's my way. So, you know, and for them, they're only used to doing it the way we've been telling them to do it. So now, you gotta learn and everything. And basically, it's gonna take them to another level, because now they're gonna learn a different way, a different method, a better method, right? To bring the customer in and to qualify the customer and whatnot. So that's important. So finance, same way. We've been forced to make some changes in the finance department that we didn't wanna make. You know, I didn't wanna interview finance managers this week, but I kind of was forced to. But that's what it is. We have to make those changes no matter what. And maybe it's just, I look up and I say, you know what, some people are just being removed for a reason, because there's something bigger coming. So I don't question it anymore. Just go along with it. I said, okay, this is what it is. I just gotta deal with it and learn from it and move forward. So we are making some changes, okay? And I know you guys feel a little comfortable right now. Most of you guys do. Because you don't know, hey, what is this, you know? We gotta do the CRM thing, and now we gotta like change the way we're doing things. But you know what? That's how we grow. If we change. If we're willing to change. Okay? And yes, it's gonna get a little uncomfortable, okay, at the beginning. Because it's something new that you're doing, that you're not used to doing. So uncomfortable is good. When you get uncomfortable, you grow. When you get uncomfortable, you learn. Because most of us are complacent. Most of us is basically status quo, right? Hey, it works, it's what it is. But no, every time you learn something new, you grow and you do better. So I don't want you guys to be complacent. And listen, it's a perfect timing. It's 2019 around the corner. So what is it that we're gonna do? So we have 2 meetings left. We have this meeting, we have the next Saturday meeting, which is the vision, where we're going for 2019, right? And then we have the full staff meeting with everybody in the company to see and to find out pretty much what it's gonna take to take massive action, how we're gonna get there. Because if we just have a vision and we just have plans but with no action, it's just a wish. Would you agree? Right? We wish for what we wishful thinking. So we gotta have set goals, realistic goals, okay, and we also have to have a plan in place and do massive action, which we want to do. All right, so this week, you guys know it's gonna be a short week. Everybody's day off. It's Tuesday, okay? It's my birthday on Wednesday. You might not see me, you might do. And it's Bobby's birthday tomorrow. Make sure you text me tomorrow, okay?
Happy birthday to Bobby tomorrow. Happy birthday to Rudy on Wednesday.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, and shout out to all the BDCs out there that are appreciated. So, the topic of today, I didn't know really what I want to talk about, but I came up with a topic, all right? And the topic is to never settle, to don't settle. Please, do us the honor, ma'am. Janice, not here yet? You run late? Please describe, read it to me, please, in English.
Someone thought you settled and they don't want you to do it again because you deserve more. Unless it's used in a legal context, it generally means don't compromise or don't sell yourself short.
Thank you. Give it up for our guys.
Are they towing your car again? I've been wondering. I see a car and did they? Serious?
So the no settling part becomes pretty much, there's a difference, right? Compromise and settlement. And yes, some of us do have to compromise along the way, okay? But when you settle on the big things, it's a problem. Because what happens is when you settle, is that basically you're giving up, right? And some of us have settled in life on the little things. Sometimes we don't settle for the little things, but we're willing to settle for the big things. What do I mean by that? I'll give you a perfect example. You want a filet mignon, you want a steak dinner, right? You go to a restaurant, they don't have filet mignon. You have to have, let's say, lobster, right? That's a little thing. You settle. It's a fucking restaurant, right? It's food. You understand? But to settle for your goals, to settle for your achievements that you want to reach, okay? That's a big no-no. Your family that you want to have, that's a big no-no. Because what happens is when you settle, it's basically you're giving up. So it's like Mount Everest, put it that way. They say Mount Everest is like 28,000 feet, whatever. Right? You get to 25, it's like, you know what? You did okay, you almost made it. But no, not really. Because you couldn't win. Because what happens is when you settle, you never really reach that point. And years later, right, you figure it out that you could have made it if you stick with it. But when you settle, what happens is that a part of you kind of dies in a way. And I'm an example of that. Because when you settle, basically it's basically saying there's regrets, right? And you don't want regrets. You don't want to go and live this life, the only life that you have, and have regrets. I don't want to have any regrets. Say it again.
Feel comfortable.
Comfortable. There you go.
Bad feeling.
Yes, bad feelings. So you don't want to settle on the big things. Yes, you want to settle on the little things because they don't matter. They're little. Move on. Right? But the big things, the achievements, right? You want to get to that goal, whatever it is, personal, relationship, money, whatever it is, you need to basically stay in the course and basically just go all out and say, listen, I'm not going to settle for this. I know better, okay? And I know what I'm worth, and that's what it is. So the big things in life you really don't want to settle for, okay? And there is compromise that you have to make to get to the goal, right? You start here, there's another one here, somewhere in the middle you're gonna meet. Because some goals and dreams are really really high, okay? But there is some compromise you gotta do along the way to get to the goal. But you don't forget the goal. The goal is still the goal, you understand? The compromise you gotta do to get there, that's fine. But that doesn't mean you get to settle. Because that's when you become resentment, you become also regrets, right? Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I pull the trigger? So 2019 is right around the corner. So I don't believe in resolutions because they don't last. Okay? I've been doing it for a long time, and finally I said, you know what? There is no New Year resolution. That's why I started working out a long time ago, and I'm just using that as an example. Because now is the time you work out, not until the first. Like, who says you gotta start working on the first, right? Or the diet or whatever. But there's millions of people, okay? And I'm probably not gonna get to my workout because I gotta wait for these people. You know, because the first of the month they're right there before anybody else. Because they're so happy, right? But for Valentine's Day they're done. So, you know, but whatever. It's just a little more traffic, I guess. So, resolutions don't work. Okay, you gotta put a plan in place and massive action if you want to go behind it. And we're done. What we're done here in 1 year is just to show you when people come together. All right, as a team, and everybody goes the same route, you know, numbers just move, man. And a lot of things happen, okay? A lot of opportunities opened up if you don't settle and you're willing to just basically receive. And there's a lot of things knocking out the door right now, and we're saying, you know what, let's see what you got to offer, and let's take a look at it, and let's move forward and see what we can do with it. So there comes a point in life that you guys gotta say, okay, what is it that I wanna do? forget about selling cars, right, for a minute, because that's just the byproduct, right? But what is it that you want to do to make a lasting change that can change really and take you to a level that you never, ever been before? And I'm just scratching the surface. You guys might see like, wow, you there. No, I'm like, yo, I got mad potential. Because once you got momentum and you got pretty much results, you don't want to stop. It's like you get a high out of it. You're high on life, you understand? So you want to keep going, right? Last year was this. Oh, next year I'm gonna go top that off. So yeah, and we want to plan that already. Like, okay, what am I doing to do that in 2019? Because it cannot be the same. It cannot be the same. That means you're settling. That means a part of your soul dies pretty much, right? And then there's no energy behind it. You just status quo. You come in. Yeah, George, I know I got to do it. Yeah, okay. You understand? There's no energy behind it. There's no excitement. You understand? The goal is what keeps you excited every day and keep going until you reach it. And you will reach it if you stick to it. If you stick to it, you're going to reach it. Whatever that goal that might be, you're going to reach it. It can take you a year, it can take you 10 years, it doesn't matter. Right? But if you settle, you're done. You're dead. So that is the motive today. Okay? And a lot of us sometimes, we don't put it in place. We say we're going to do things, but there's no action behind it. Right? There got to be massive action behind it if you want it to be successful. No matter what you want to do. If it's a relationship, if it's your fitness, if it's financial goals, right? And I sat down and I said, honey, this is what I want. She's like, you're fucking crazy. I said, listen, I'm crazy not to do it. I'm crazy not to think of that it's possible. Why not? And I know there's a lot of changes happening and you guys are like, oh man, I don't know. What if I get sent to the new building? Right? You look at it as a downer. I'm being sent to the new building, man. You look at it as a punishment. What if to say, yo, I get to show what I can do in the new building and be part of it? Let me show Bobby and Rudy what I can do, man. Maybe more opportunities will come out of that. Because maybe it's not as crowded and your talent will show even more. How about looking at it that way? You understand? How about looking at it that way? Think about that. If you always look at it as a downer, it's going to be a downer no matter what. But if you look at it as an opportunity and what can I do, you don't like it because you're changing, right? Your routine is changing every day and you don't know the unknown. But that's what I like about it. That's what I like about it. I like the unknown because I get to create it myself. You understand? The course of it. And be part of that. Number one. We did that. Yo, I started that. Right? So that's how you guys got to look at it. So that's all I really have to say for today. We do have over 100 appointments, like I said, so give it up for the BDC again.
Woo, BDC! Hey. This is King BDC right here, represented.
Yes, sir. So Jessica's coming back to King 1.
Jessica! Welcome back home.
How are you? Welcome home, Jess.
Welcome back.
Look how happy she is, guys. That was sarcastic, by the way. Mark will be at Kings too. It looks like we already have customers today. Tuesday, remember, it is a holiday. I wish you guys nothing but the best Christmas. It's my favorite holiday. So let's get to it today. All right. Anybody has anything to say? Mark, anything?
Reviews.
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 Guys.
Reviews.
Believe it or not, okay, we have 2 weeks left. We're on track of still hitting the number from last year. All right, so whoever told you that December is a bad month, they lied to you and you believed it. Bullshit. All right, so the numbers don't lie. We're still on track of doing those numbers, all right? So let's finish the month strong. The fourth quarter, like I said, fourth quarter, you guys got to go in. We got to go in and make every single deal happen, all right? Especially with new cars. All right, so let's get going, guys, all right? Good. JP, make it happen.
Yes, sir. Yo, everybody. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
See ya next year.
Whoa. You be a Monday, relax.
Yeah, but see ya, everybody. Next year.
Rohan. what you gotta say?
It's not wrong. My
It's a
car guy
game
wrote.
changer. My car guy wrote El Patron, JP, the whole Brooklyn Mitsubishi.
We're in the
squad,
zone.
yo. They out.
That's it.
Till next time.
We're here. We're here.
We live, kid.
We leak it. We make it happen.